We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Leading off for Baltimore, right fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down.
In the second spot
at the plate, George Springer. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll reach second now with one away. So digging in now, Pedro Alvarez. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on.
A swing and a miss. That retires. So stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Corey Seager, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So striding in, Tim Beckham. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Tim Beckham.
Pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Out classed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip.
Davis.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Hitting a little over .250 coming into action in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Here's Manny Machado now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Machado now on 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Carlos Santana is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Alvarez trying to get there. Bottom of the second here with no score. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Bundy. 9-1-2 due up.
Dylan Bundy.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's Cano now at second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Haniger has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 9.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. George Springer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. takes this the other way to right. Haniger is right there as he takes it for the second out. Striding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Chopped weakly up the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scope is there. In time to first, and there are two away. Now in the box, Brandon McCarthy. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Scope comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman,
digging in for his second at bat, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. First pitch on its way. Wellington Castillo is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. Standing in, Dylan Bundy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. fouled back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mitch
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Haniger is retired, and there's one away.
Number 5, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he's got himself another one as he picks. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder Jackie
just off
Bradley
the outside, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. So coming to the plate, George Springer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 24.
Ready for another shot now. Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Alvarez has got a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Ready once again, Jonathan Schoop comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 0-1, and this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. McCarthy up to 67 pitches thus far. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Cruz is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The runner scores from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So he sets him down swinging. Robinson Cano is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Manny Machado is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's the sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Santana.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2, here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pitch is popped up. Beckham settles under it near second, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Couple of singles to his credit thus
center
far.
Fielder number 10.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here he comes again. 1-2. Lifted into center field. Granderson is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And this is low, ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dylan Bundy. A hit in 2 tries so far. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to. Digging in for his second at bat, Curtis Granderson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Up next for
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Brandon McCarthy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point.
Right fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. Hit on the ground to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in to try it again. Pedro Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is lifted out to left. Cruz sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in once again, Jonathan Schoop. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
It's time.
Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Here's Schoop to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Schoop is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Softly hit out toward short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He pulls this one into right. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Striding in once again, Adam Jones is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Hit the other way out toward right field. Haniger is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 1-2 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Here's a flip to Seager covering in the side. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alvarez has room in foul territory. 1 out. Now in the box, Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Carlos Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Bundy. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Hit back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and it sailed on.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, George Springer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he's safe. Digging in, Jonathan Scope. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Takes this the other way to right. Henniger is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Center fielder.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And this is fouled straight back. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he's retired 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. At the plate, Brandon McCarthy. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Adrian Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Late that time for a strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And there's ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. So striding in, Mitch Haniger. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. The 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense.